Welcome to True Pop Media, the YouTube channel that's gonna save you so much time by giving you the most interesting celebrity news. Here you'll find all the latest on your favorite artists, shows, movies, comics, basically, everything you need to stay in the know. And hey, please subscribe and give us a follow. That'll help our channel grow and bring you even better news every day. Today, we've got a special episode, packed with the hottest headlines and juiciest details from the world of music, film, TV, and the personal lives of your favorite celebs. Get ready for a deep dive into the stories everyone's talking about, with deep analysis and takes you won't find anywhere else. Bad Bunny. The king of reggaeton, Bad Bunny, has stirred up a huge buzz with the news of his upcoming Debí Tirar Fotos World Tour. The biggest news, and the one that's got everyone talking, is that this tour won't include any stops in the United States. In recent interviews, the Puerto Rican artist explained that this tough decision was necessary to deliver the show he truly wants. The exclusion is largely due to fears that U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, might conduct raids on his concertgoers. Bad Bunny has clarified that his decision isn't based on any dislike for the U.S., where he's performed many times and enjoyed connecting with the Latino community. However, for a residency in Puerto Rico, a U.S. territory, he figured U.S. fans could travel to the island or anywhere else in the world to catch his show. The main concern was the possibility of ICE agents being present at his concerts, which could create uncomfortable or dangerous situations for his fans. The Debí Tirar Fotos World Tour started with a 2-month residency, titled, I Don't Wanna Leave Here, at the José Miguel Agrelo Coliseum in San Juan, Puerto Rico. This residency included 30 concerts that ended on September 14th. After that run in his homeland, the world tour will hit Latin America, Europe, Asia, and Oceania, starting November 21st in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, and wrapping up on July 22nd in Brussels, Belgium. The artist has used this tour and his new album to promote Puerto Rican culture, its different music genres, and to amplify the marginalized voices of the U.S. periphery. This political commitment was also clear during the 2024 U.S. presidential campaign, when Bad Bunny publicly backed Democratic candidate Kamala Harris. And speaking of artists who are all over the place, we can't forget the one and only Sabrina Carpenter. After the massive success of her single, Espresso, the singer has cemented her global popularity. The song has become a huge viral hit, resonating with a huge audience and quickly climbing the charts. The demand to see Sabrina live has been off the charts. The artist has announced and performed a series of shows in New York, including gigs at Brooklyn's Barclays Center and the iconic Madison Square Garden, MSG, as part of her Short and Sweet tour. These concerts have shown the public's immense interest in seeing her music live. On top of her sold-out New York shows, Sabrina Carpenter has taken Espresso to some major stages. Highlights include her performance at the Capitol Summertime Ball 2024, where she wowed a crowd of 80,000 fans, and her spot on the popular show Saturday Night Live. A particularly memorable moment was her performance of Espresso with Taylor Swift at a concert event, which created a huge stir among her fans. Critics and the public have unanimously praised Sabrina Carpenter's live shows, highlighting her undeniable talent and powerful stage presence. Her ability to connect with the audience and the energy she radiates at every performance have been key factors in her growing success, solidifying her position as one of the most relevant and promising artists in today's music scene. Please remember, your free subscription and likes are a great way to support our work and help us create more of the content you love. But it's not just solo artists making noise. Two industry giants, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars, have teamed up on a new single, Die With a Smile. The song, which came out about a year ago, has quickly shot up the popularity charts, and its music video, with a retro, cinematic vibe, has become a viral hit on social media. The reactions to the single have been overwhelmingly positive. And to wrap up this music section, let's talk about some surprising news. Superstar The Weeknd has confirmed the release of his highly anticipated album, Hurry Up Tomorrow. This project, which closes a trilogy that started with his acclaimed albums After Hours and Dawn FM, has generated a ton of excitement among his fans. But that's not all. The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tesfaye, has revealed that the album comes with a movie, also titled Hurry Up Tomorrow, starring himself, the talented Jenna Ortega, and Barry Keoghan. The film premiered in theaters on May 16, 2025, and serves as a companion piece to the album. In it, Tesfaye plays a fictional version of himself, while Jenna Ortega plays an obsessive fan, adding a psychological twist to the plot. The movie has had mixed reactions. Some critics have described it as all style, no substance, or surprisingly boring, while others have praised the daring collaboration between the artists and the visual style. Despite the divided opinions, both the album and the movie have been heavily promoted, with official trailers and appearances by The Weeknd and Jenna Ortega at major events like CinemaCon. Without a doubt, this is one of the most anticipated musical and cinematic events of the year, given the huge names involved and the ambition of the project. Don't forget to follow us and like our content. We want to give you the best. Help us reach more people. Let's switch gears and talk about the screen, because there's plenty of news there too. We'll start with an announcement that has fans of Marvel buzzing. Tom Holland has dropped some hints about the next Spider-Man movie, which is reportedly titled Spider-Man: Brand New Day and is set to hit theaters in July 2026. The pressure is high for this fourth solo Spider-Man film, as the series has a significant legacy. However, Holland's statements and his focus on what the fans want suggest that Spider-Man: Brand New Day will aim to offer a fresh and exciting experience for fans of the web-slinger, promising an installment that will honor the character's spirit and the fans' vision. And speaking of highly anticipated projects, the fifth and final season of Stranger Things has officially finished filming. The simple fact that the cast is back on set and production is over is a sign that the end of this incredible series is near. And fans are dying to see how this epic story concludes. The final season of Stranger Things will be released in 3 parts: 4 episodes on November 26th, 3 episodes on December 25th, and the final episode on New Year's Eve. This promises an epic finale, with the final battle that has led the characters to this point. Teasers and behind-the-scenes glimpses have shown the cast back on set, which has increased the excitement for the story's ending. The plot is set in the fall of 1987, with the town of Holland still facing threats, and the creators have promised that this season will be a satisfying conclusion to the saga. But it's not all about new projects. There are also documentaries that are giving us a lot to talk about. For one, we've got a documentary that reveals some shocking details about the life of AkaCharlieSheen, titled AkaCharlieSheen and available on Netflix. The actor has been very open about his personal struggles and his desire for a fresh start. The documentary features honest confessions and shocking revelations about his life, including his battles with drug and sex addictions. One of the most controversial and talked about confessions is about his sexual experiences with other men, a topic he had never discussed publicly. Sheen has stated that he won't run from his past and that talking about it has been liberating. The piece has created a stir because of Sheen's confessions, especially the part about flying a plane while in a compromised state, though the documentary doesn't focus only on that incident. It also covers his regret after Matthew Perry's death and his journey toward a new life, facing his demons and rebuilding his existence. The documentary is structured as a series of unfiltered confessions, where Sheen takes control of his own story, and it includes interviews with friends and colleagues, which gives a more complete look at his career. On a much more touching note, Disney Plus has released a documentary about the life of Bruce Willis and his fight with his illness. This documentary offers an intimate and very human look at one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. Bruce Willis was diagnosed in 2022 with frontotemporal dementia, FTD, a neurodegenerative condition that progressively affects cognitive functions, including empathy and language. His health has gotten worse, and the disease has taken a significant toll on his ability to speak and walk. The documentary shows the actor's journey since his difficult diagnosis and reflects on his iconic career. Bruce Willis's wife, Emma Hemming Willis, has spoken openly about love, loss, and managing the illness. Her upcoming book, The Unexpected Journey, will cover her and Bruce's story, providing a personal perspective on how the family has faced this difficult situation. The documentary and the Willis family's openness about FTD have helped raise awareness about this disease, generating a lot of support and admiration for the actor and his family's bravery in sharing such a personal experience. Please remember, your free subscription and likes are a great way to support our work and help us create more of the content you love. Now, let's talk about what we love: celebrity relationships and personal news. We'll start with Selena Gomez, who has talked openly about her relationship with producer Benny Blanco. The couple confirmed their romance in December 2023 via Instagram, even though they met 10 years ago and started dating in June 2023, keeping their relationship private at first. Selena has described her relationship as very normal and healthy, which has helped quiet the critics and show how happy the couple is. Their relationship has gotten serious, and the couple is now engaged. Benny Blanco has publicly expressed his love and admiration for Selena, even saying that he knew she would be his wife. Benny Blanco also shared that Selena burst into tears when she thought he might quit music, showing the depth of their connection and mutual support. Although the relationship has faced criticism from some due to Benny Blanco's appearance, the couple has proven to be solid and happy. They've appeared in joint interviews, podcasts, and makeup sessions, sharing details about their relationship and their creative process. Their musical collaboration has also been a recurring topic, with a collaborative album titled I Said I Love You First, which shows the synergy they have both personally and professionally. But not all relationship news is happy. Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry have confirmed their split. News of their breakup went public in early July 2025, after almost a decade of an on-again, off-again relationship and an engagement. The initial info came from People magazine in late June, which reported the couple's decision to call off their engagement. Although the couple had been private, Orlando Bloom spoke out about the topic for the first time in early September, assuring everyone that despite the split, they will remain on good terms for the sake of their daughter. He said, "We're going to be okay," and that there are no issues between them. The couple's shared priority is and always will be raising their daughter, putting respect and stability first in their post-breakup relationship. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's relationship has been described as low-key and, at times, intermittent. Despite the breakup, they've released joint statements and have shown a mature and friendly attitude, which has been praised by the media and fans, serving as an example of how to handle a split civilly in the public eye. Please remember, your free subscription and likes are a great way to support our work and help us create more of the content you love. In other news, actress Nina Dobrev and Olympic snowboarder Shaun White have ended their 5-year relationship and engagement. The news was confirmed on September 11, 2025, reporting that the couple separated amicably. While the decision was mutual, one of the key reasons for the split was reportedly the difference in their lifestyles. Nina Dobrev is more focused on film and TV projects, while Shaun White, an Olympic gold medalist in snowboarding, has a life more tied to sports. Despite this difference, they've chosen to separate amicably, prioritizing their personal well-being and the admiration they still have for each other. And speaking of relationships that are still the biggest story, we've got Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. The couple's combined fortune continues to be a hot topic in the media, which won't stop analyzing the economic impact of their relationship. The couple is engaged, uniting not just their lives but also an impressive financial empire worth over $1.6 billion. Taylor Swift makes up the majority of this figure, with about $1.6 billion, while Travis Kelce's net worth is around $90 million. The Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce relationship has created a huge economic impact, nicknamed by some as Swiftonomics. The couple's engagement has boosted sales and been capitalized on by various brands, like Starbucks and Krispy Kreme, which have launched promotions and discounts related to the couple. Plus, the engagement generated $6.8 million in media impact value for brands in the first 48 hours after the news broke. With Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, which has generated a massive economic impact on its own, and Travis's performance in the NFL, it's no surprise that they continue to make headlines and that their influence extends beyond entertainment and sports, impacting the economy and pop culture. Don't forget to follow us and like our content. We want to give you the best. Help us reach more people. To wrap up our show, I want to share a couple of interesting tidbits. First, actress Britney Spears has gone viral for publicly defending Justin Bieber after he got criticized for a photo with his baby, Jack Blues. Britney shared the photo on her social media, expressing her love for the image and calling it so beautiful. The criticism of Justin Bieber came from promotional photos for his clothing line, Swag 2, which included pictures of him in loungewear with his son. This started a debate about privacy and caused some fans to worry about his marriage and mental health. Britney's show of support has been widely discussed, as she used the opportunity to reflect on the criticism she herself has faced throughout her career. In her post, Britney referenced the judgments she's received about her own personal life, saying, "Shame on those who judged my house in pajamas." This statement highlights her empathy for Justin and her own experience with public scrutiny. Britney's defense not only showed her support for Justin but also resonated with many of her followers, who appreciate her honesty and her ability to address sensitive topics based on her own experiences. The incident has highlighted the constant pressure public figures face and the importance of empathy in media discussions. And to close, a revelation from one of Hollywood's biggest stars, Leonardo DiCaprio. He's confessed that despite his long career, he still gets nervous on his first day on a film set. This anecdote humanizes him and reminds us that even the biggest stars get nervous. He mentioned feeling anxious before starting to film his new movie, one battle after another, because he really wanted to work with the director and cast. Finally, Titanic fans got excited when they saw actors Leonardo DiCaprio and Billy Zane, who played Cal Hockley in the movie, reunite almost 30 years after the premiere. This reunion happened on the red carpet at the premiere of DiCaprio's new movie, One Battle After Another. Billy Zane shared a photo of the reunion, saying how great it was to see his friend. These kinds of reunions always generate a lot of buzz among fans of the iconic movie. Don't forget to follow us and like our content. We want to give you the best. Help us reach more people. And with that, we've reached the end of this episode of True Pop Media. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one with more news and updates from the world of entertainment.